That's not true, we're not leaders. And they'd say, well, because we're the bad kids. There's a lot of characteristics that it takes to be a true leader. I believe that everybody in this room knows what it takes and it's inside of you already. Some of us just can't see it because we have so many negative emotions attached that they're clouding our vision. Usually when we do these leadership classes, somebody will always ask, why are we here? Are we in trouble? Why does everybody think they're in trouble? So I'd be like, why do you think you're in trouble? And they'd say, well, because we're the bad kids. I'm like, who told you you were the bad kid? Just so you know, every time I do a leadership class, I ask the school to handpick you because you're the most influential kids on campus. But kids would raise their hand and be like, are we here because we're in trouble because we're the bad kids? I'm like, who told you you were the bad kid? And they'd always say the same thing. We're like, well, nobody told us. We get in trouble all the time. So I'm in here, she's in here, he's in here. Like, we're the bad kids. And so that happens. Okay, maybe they got in trouble. They stepped out of line. They felt like the bad kid. They felt the negative emotions from the experience of getting in trouble. I get it. But then they felt like that's how everybody else saw them. When in reality, they're in that room because everybody sees them as leaders. And when I tell them that, just like I just told you guys, some of y'all looked around and kind of smirked at each other like, that's not true, we're not leaders. Some of you actually don't believe it right now. I told them that, I tell kids that, and they will literally laugh at me because they can't believe it yet. Everybody else sees it, they can't see it, they don't believe it because they're clouded by the negative emotions that came from the traumatic experience of failing. They failed, it didn't happen, and they thought that that was their identity now as a failure.